Evan Aldo here. So I'm going to bring you a quicker Bitcoin and Ethereum technical analysis update. Went long on Bitcoin yesterday. Just got stopped out in profit on that long using one of my strategies. That was a trade in the exclusive Discord. So what's going to happen right now? We're testing 54K again on this Saturday. The VWAP on the 2 week, we're still printing that red dot. Theoretically, you could come down more from this. I mean, that's what I've been saying for a while. You could come down more. People, usually when you get a big dump like this, usually it comes down a little bit more before it gets better. Usually you need more people to lose hope before it gets better. Funding fees are still well in favor of shorts on the exchanges. So more people are going long. More people are trying to catch the bottom here. What could happen? We could, for the next week, come down a bit more with the two-week VWAP. Could bring us down to somewhere like this before we come back 48K and then into this could be a longer bull run too. This is 21 was a more sideways year now, as 2021 was more sideways year as we've seen it. So it could take longer. I've been saying originally the earliest I could see it topping out was January. Now probably the earliest I could see it topping out is probably like around May maybe, or maybe March, probably March. But this could go into the summer. I mean, I think it probably, based on how it's looking here, it probably could go into, somewhere like that. I mean, it probably up to 100 or more, I think. But yeah, it could go more. It could definitely go more. Where we are in terms of like a price prediction, we're right about here with the, it's about 100% gain from here, right about there with the money flow. So if we go 100% from, the highest area here, this would bring us, where is it? 120 top out. I think it may go a little bit higher. My prediction's been usually between 120, 180. So yeah. On to the weekly now. This could go down farther. Kind of the same deal on the weekly. Let's look at the 3-day. The good sign here is that we have the VWAP curving back up on the 3-day. 2-day, same deal. It could take some more time before you finally print that green dot here. It could be like this and then come up, and that would bring us down to here, and then you slowly come up like that. It would be some type of situation like this. Usually you're more sideways after a big dump like this. It gets kind of choppy, as it's been pretty choppy lately. The big moves really only happen every few months. So a big move like this last time, September into September. October was relatively sideways. November relatively bearish. October was relatively up, October was up, and then November relatively sideways, then bearish at the end of the month. Like now, I think, we all know that it's pretty unlikely Plan B is going to be right with the 98K prediction. I've been saying for the longest time, I think he's going to be wrong at some point. There's no Messiah. No one has a crystal ball. No one knows exactly what's going to happen. So, yeah, I thought that price prediction was too optimistic. Some people disagreed with me. But yeah, it looks like we're not going that high. So, VWAP, curving back down in the daily. It'll probably be something like this. Up to December, and then maybe the 48 test the 50K. It'll get choppy around 50K. You're probably gonna get some scalps there or whatever. Good area to scalp long, but yeah, 12-hour. There's some hope here. It does seem like we, generally these divergences forming. So there's some hope with that. Green dot for the more bullish case if this happens to be the bottom, which it can be the bottom, but I do feel like, if we come up, we could even come up more to this spiral line, then more down. So either way, it would go like that. The 4-hour, a lot of times this happens with the VWAP. You're about to print another red dot, and that could bring us down a bit more. So the VWAP curving back down, that does happen quite a bit, especially in a situation like this. So in terms of really low time frames, the hourly, what we're hoping for is, for the bullish case, we want that's the bearish case, we want something like this. For the bullish case, I think it's most likely going to be something like this. Then we finally, around the beginning of this December, finally come back into the green there, which is what I think is probably going to happen here. The 2-hour blood diamond. So we'll see what happens here. In terms of trading, we want to see, we're approaching this big fib level, so this is definitely a good place to look for a potential long Going to look for some potential divergences on some of these lower time frames, what I'm looking for. So as we hit the level, money flow just generally coming out. So nothing that great, even on really low time frames. If we look at a 3 minute, money just generally coming out. So no bullish divergences just yet. You'll probably stick to that line. I mean, after that, the fib level there's another logarithmic fib level right there. It worked perfectly back there. So after that, if we lose that level, then yeah, good. It'll take some time to play out, but I would lean a little bit more bearish. I would lean a little bit more bearish from what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing right here. Main bullish case, 8-hour VWAP curving up, things of that nature. But yeah, Ethereum, same deal. We're hitting on that place again. So Ethereum, I'm not going to bore you a crazy amount here, but let's see here. Let's go to our 2-week. We're printing that red dot, so it's literally the same exact thing as Bitcoin right now. If you draw it out, when this could end. If we go down there, well, not January. It's not going to be that far. Let me see. It could come down a bit more. December, beginning of December. Then you finally recover. The weekly here, same deal. Just depending on when this comes down. It'll probably be beginning of December 6th, maybe a little bit earlier. But yeah, and then some of these VWAPs curving up, same exact deal as Bitcoin. 3 day still curving down, so it looks like we got some more room to curve down. 2 day curving down. It'll probably curve down a bit more. It seems like for if Bitcoin comes down to 48K, 50K, this is probably coming down to 3.7K. And it's just an extended bull run. Like, it's not too, I'm kind of happy because I'm going to have more time to put more money in and put more money in during this this bull run as it goes along longer, which is nice. The bullish case right here, this VWAP coming up in the 8-hour. RSIs, I feel like you'll be down with the RSIs a little bit. It'll probably be something like this, where you're down with the RSIs. If we kind of map, how long it's been down here to here, if you kind of just eye that, it would be the same deal. Be December 6th, maybe a little bit earlier. So we could stay bearish until that time. Other way I mapped it out, December 1st, but obviously never financial advice, guys. Remember, I mean, anything, excuse me, anything could happen. Anything could happen. So yeah, same deal. We're just not seeing the money flow coming up that we want to be seeing. So yeah, in terms of entries, 4-hour printing a red dot may not be the worst time to go short. I usually relax more on the weekends. Got stopped in my long position on Bitcoin, so I'll probably wait a day or two to add in a new trade. But rejection off of this fib level, bam, back down. Might not be the worst place to go short. Never financial advice. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new, and check out my course below. We're doing 15% off right now. If you want to get my course, I think it'll help out you guys a lot. And check out Market Cypher, 25% off. That's going to end pretty soon, I believe. And check out my exclusive Discord for some of my trade calls, entries, and all of that type of stuff. It's never financial advice, though. And if you want to create a new FEMEXC account, want to create a new BITGET account, links in description below. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye-bye.